This video features the Technology Resource Library, a tool that was created during the 2021 academic year to show community members what technologies have been approved and vetted for use in Albemarle County. The Technology Resource Library is not only a website for finding existing tools, but it also is a place to uncover important considerations, like if a tool requires parental permission. You can also use the resource library to request that new technologies be made available to your school or to students in your classroom. The Department of Technology invests a lot of time and effort into making sure that all resources are aligned with learning objectives and safety standards. We hope that this video provides clarity and insight into technologies for teaching and learning. To begin, open a browser from the taskbar at the bottom of your computer. When the browser loads, go to k12albemarle.org, which is the ACPS website. To find the Technology Resource Library, choose Our Departments and then select Technology. Once the page loads, scroll down and look for a blue icon that is named Resource Library. Click on the link or the icon to open the Technology Resource Library. The library will open in a new tab. The web address for the Technology Resource Library is resources.k12albemarle.org. If it's helpful, bookmark this page for easy access. The website is organized into 3 sections. The first section consists of one button, the Provide Feedback button. If you click on this link, it will open a Google form. The Google form is used to send feedback to the designers about the library itself. Things like, I wish that the library contained more permission forms for individual tools. This feedback form is not what you would use if you wanted a new tool included in the library. There is a separate form that you would fill out, which will be explained later in the video. The second section is located beneath the Provide Feedback button. This section provides subject area categories that you can click on to load tools that fit within that subject area. For example, if I click on Language Arts, at the bottom of the page loads cards for tools that fall within the Language Arts category. You can scroll through this list to browse any one of the tools that fit the Language Arts category or another subject area category that you choose. The third area is the blue bar that is beneath the Or Browse the Resources heading. This blue bar contains a search tool. You can search for individual tools if you know what you're looking for. Simply hover over the magnifying glass, or in the field that says search, type what you're looking for. For example, I'm going to type A, B, C, and you will see a list of results that have ABC in the query. The drop-down menus to the right of the search field contain filters that allow you to further refine what it is that you want to find. For example, if I take away the ABC search and then choose the drop-down list for category, I can find all of the tools that deal with video and filmmaking by clicking the Video and Filmmaking button. I would also want to deselect any categories that might not be applicable. Now, if I click away from the drop-down list, I see tools that are related to video and filmmaking. Each one of these drop-down filters allows you to further refine what it is that you're looking for. After you've played with the different filters, to reset all of the filters and start back over, click the red Reset Filters button. Whether you browse a subject area, search for a specific title, or use the filter drop-down menus, the resource library's primary utility is the information that appears for each technology. For example, if I scroll up and choose Language Arts, I see a list of tools that apply to language arts. Each rectangle is called a card. Right now, there are many cards available that show approved tools in the category of language arts. Each card contains an icon, a title, a short description, and a Learn More link. The Learn More link often takes users out to the main publisher's website if you want to explore additional information about the tool. Beneath the Learn More link are category, platform, and grade level information that pertains to all of the filters in the blue bar. Beneath the grade level, you'll also see red text. This red text provides important considerations that teachers and students would need to keep in mind if they choose to use that tool. Most tools have a section that talks about parent permission, whether or not administrators like principals need permission, and whether or not the resource is free or paid. The final part of each card for each tool are the buttons that appear at the bottom. These buttons usually indicate whether or not the tool is for an Apple product, iOS, whether the tool is web-based, that you would access it from a browser, whether or not it's for a computer, and in special cases, like for the Osmo words, you'll also see a try it or a buy it button. If you see a try it button, that means that product has already been purchased by the technology department. If you would like to try the product, click on the Try It button and fill out the form that opens.
Now that we've reviewed how to navigate and use the Technology Resources Library, this portion of the video will discuss what to do if you have a resource that you would like to use that does not yet have a card on the website. We will outline the process for getting a new tool vetted for use in the county. Because this process does take some time, we do recommend first checking to see if there is already an approved tool that can accomplish the same curricular goal. However, new and innovative tools are a welcome addition to our library. So if you do not find another or are really excited about a resource you found, you can begin this process by clicking a link. It appears when you search for a tool that does not have a card in our library. Click on the link to open up the form. It is also helpful to reach out to your LTI in addition to filling out the form. First, fill out the basic information about yourself and the tool. Give a brief description about what the tool does and include a link to the website or app description if it is an application for the iPads. There is an optional space to give additional information about the resource, such as how you plan to use it in your class. Please check to make sure that the resource aligns with ACPS's self-vetting criteria listed here. In the next section of the form, let us know if students need to create accounts, download an application, or both. If the application is accessed through a web browser, they likely do not have to download an application. And if you are not sure about these, please feel free to select the last option. Once you've submitted the form, an LTI will begin the vetting process. They will check the terms of service and privacy policy to ensure that the tool meets our data and student privacy and security standards. If the tool meets these standards, your principal will be notified and asked to approve its use at your school. Then you can begin the process of getting parental permission, putting it on student computers or iPads, and getting students set up with accounts. All of this will depend on how the tool is used and what requirements are put forward in the terms of service. We hope this video was helpful, and we look forward to working with you to continue adding innovative and exciting resources to the ACPS library.